king, a tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliant, give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You're firing me, firing me. Yeah, you're firing me, firing me. You got me hypnotized, push me out of myself. You got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy for the light. You got me hypnotized. You got me hypnotized. Get you out of my head again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow. I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You're burying me, burying me. I know you're burying me, burying me. You got me hypnotized, push me out of myself. You got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy for the light. You got me hypnotized. You got me hypnotized. You get you out of my head.
Hi, I'm the Google search that confirms that yes, a butt plug is safe for 2 hours for you to drive from Montreal to Ottawa on Halloween. Jose Gonzalez.
Fuck, marry, kill, but it's just me, Hudson Williams, and Connor Story. Auntie Collins.
And you are not watching the heated rivalry post show, even though it seems like it's been that way since December 26th. But damn it, I don't care. Collins, we're back. We are back.
Oh my god.
Although,
it feels-
I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was still at the cottage.
Honestly, so it's been over a month. And I think I've rewatched it.
It's the way that I can't bring myself to rewatch it yet, but I've gotten other people to watch the show already.
Okay.
I haven't started a new book at all in January, which is unlike me with the pace I had, because I'm still fucking stuck at the cottage.
Well, I've read 4 books.
You're gonna have to send me your Goodreads later, because like I had 2 that I was about to start 3 different books. One of them I already returned on KU, and then 2 that I have in my Kindle where just like I quite literally need to start. I just don't know if I want to go hockey or if I want to go like a contemporary like rom-com.
To be fair, one of them was a Bravo Liberty, their autobiography.
Okay.
So it's literally a Wikipedia page.
I mean, we say this, but is this a safe space to say that I still have not yet read Natty Neidhart's memoir yet?
I haven't read it either.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
But I feel like for that, I want to listen to the audiobook because I'm sure she narrates it herself. Like, I feel like when it comes to like a wrestling memoir, I enjoy listening to them because it seems more like they're really telling their story instead of just reading it on a page.
Did you read John Moxley's?
No, I haven't. That's another one I need to.
I read it. Well, to be fair, I read half of it. And then someone told me, stop, go read the audiobook. And I play tandem, you know?
Mhm.
I love a little tandem.
Yeah. Love tandem.
Love tandem.
But I mean, you know, there's a certain drag house that has a tandem on this season of RuPaul's Drag Race because, guys, believe it or not, we are actually here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race on the Mother Tuck and Post show for the
Not
first time in
wrestling,
2026.
Not heated rivalry.
But here's the thing. And by we, I mean me. I have had a lot of shit going on since the start of the year, and I knew I couldn't commit to something every week. It was so bad that somehow my eyes committed to getting pink eye before the show started on Saturday.
How are your eyes?
I mean, they're working. So, I don't know. Do it that way.
They're working?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys have any complaints about how my eyes look and everything, you can tweet me at Paul Bissonette. So,
because now we can't say at Hulk Hogan because he's dead.
no, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they're still showing pictures of him at the beach and shit, but that's neither here nor there. See, now I'm a spiteful hockey fan because my team's doing well, and the people that said they had a 0.000 chance of making the playoffs are eating their fucking words. It's great. I definitely did a lip sync TikTok to Tiffany Pollard talking about Gemma Collins earlier today, directed towards them. I still got it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Old maiden shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Old maiden shoes.
Yep. And to prove it, I got my gay hockey puck right here. Shout out to Rasmus Dahlin who signed
You know
this.
where you could put that?
No, I can't. No.
2 hour
Ma'am.
drive. It's not
No.
that long.
Do you think I'm just like fucking wrecked back there? You think it's the Grand Canyon down there?
You don't want me answering that.
Looking like Old Fate full of shit? No.
It's the greatest American monument.
You know what I need to put on my soundboard is Nia Jax saying "my hole," because I have it on my computer. I just have to fucking find it.
God, I love it. I love this shit.
Yeah.
But
you love shit.
If you got him, play him. It's Thursday night. Do you know where your auntie is?
Yeah, losing it.
You can't lose him if you never got him.
If someone would like to send a welfare check to Auntie Collins, you can tweet me at Jose on the Air. I will provide specific details.
Listen, I'm on location. This lighting, I have a ring light. I have a whole setup. This is so homophobic. Like, it is.
So is this your webcam or your laptop webcam?
It is my laptop webcam. You know why? Because my webcam that I usually use, which is a very nice webcam, beautiful, cost me $200 webcam. Mm-hmm. For some reason, it is not compatible with this laptop that I bought in 2020.
Why is it not compatible?
Lord knows. I've plugged it in, and you hear the USB like doo-doo, and then it goes doo-doo.
Do you have a phone tripod there?
A phone tripod?
Yeah, because you could use your phone as a camera.
Oh.
Like on your computer.
What?
You didn't know this?
No, we'll have to keep.
I feel like we talked about this last. We'll take this offline, guys.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what we're not going to take offline is us filling you in on everything that's happened from episodes 1 through 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 18. You know what? Before we get into anything of specifics, Auntie Collins, your early thoughts on this first quarter of the season.
I started going, Jane Doe is going to win. I still think Jane Doe is going to win.
I agree. I will say some stuff has been a slow burn.
Sure.
Some stuff has been just, I didn't think they were going to do that with challenges, with like the structure of challenges. And then some of the judging leaves a lot to be desired.
Are they on Ambien? Are they sipping something in the back room? Because I need, like,
here's my thing. If they're on anything, how come they're not the ones passing out?
I watched What You Pack In, and allegedly it was just exhaustion. and they had the flu.
That is not what I heard. What I heard, and to quote Jan Sport and Jackie Cox, "Hey sis, it's sepsis." Anyways, Briar Blush is on Give It To Me Straight this week. Maybe we should watch that and see if we get more of the tea. But yeah.
Okay.
Well done, mama.
What? I color me shocked, but not shocked. What you drinking tonight?
You know, I got the Hollander special. Canada Dry.
Okay.
I couldn't bring myself to the bottle tonight.
Well, I got myself a Arizona.
Okay. I must know. Was it 99 cents?
It was not fucking 99 cents. Here we go. So, by the way, I'm at my cousin's house. Okay. Which this
wait. Before we get into this, Bobby Munson, good to see you back, friend. We're living the dream. Right now, Auntie Collins is about to lay into the consumerism of it all in the States because our one true recession indicator has sadly happened.
Honestly, I'm so fucking pissed because, okay, so I'm at my cousin's house, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, but it's kind of like suburban Seattle because there's houses, right? And then convenience stores and a bar and, you know, whatever.
Yeah, so sort of Seattle.
Sort of Seattle, but whatever. It's a house on a street. But the next block over, there's a 7-Eleven. I love this 7-Eleven. Okay? Up until literally last year, these were 99 cents. Okay? And because I am currently carless, had to walk to the 7-Eleven to get myself some beverage.
Right.
Today.
Because Uber Eats, we're not paying those fees.
Well, I saw it online and I was like, $4
for a delivery fee for that close?
Yeah. So it's like, no. $4.99. They want a delivery fee.
Yep.
Okay. I go in.
Hi, Jamie.
Yeah. Usually these say 99 cents on that.
Yeah.
There ain't no fucking 99 cents on this bitch. Nowhere to be found. And I asked the cashier, aren't these usually 99 cents? She goes, those ones are bigger. And I go, then whom?
They've been that size as long as I've been alive.
I know that I can hold it like this. I know that I measure cylinders.
Marcy, I'm about to bust.
We didn't even get the Lord have mercy. That's a true recession indicator. You got half a soundbite.
Because so this is what I drank earlier today, which is an Ollie Pop. This is a full fist, right?
But also we're talking about like the most overpriced beverage possible at an Ollie Pop.
I love an Ollie Pop.
Honestly, I think Poppy's better. But even then, like I haven't had one in years.
Well, I got them on sale, so when they're on sale, I buy them. Anyways, but yeah, it was $2.49 for this guy.
What? For that, why didn't you just get a fucking big gulp of Diet Coke? It's cheaper.
I did. I got both.
Oh. Don't you love how like I'm enraged about just like
I'm enraged too. But here's the thing. So my dinner was 3 taquitos. They cost as much as this motherfucker after tax.
Although I will say, you know, I should get instead of the taquitos, the mini tacos. 10 for $3. And they're fierce.
I don't think I've ever seen them here.
They're so fucking good.
Which I also feel homophobic. So
yeah, well, gotta look on the app.
Gotta look on the app.
Yeah, usually they have sales and shit too, but yes. But this is not the corner store post. We gotta reel it back a little bit. So I mean, we kind of danced around a little bit of season 18, but I feel like We should introduce the queens to everybody here at the Mother Tuck and Post show. What do you say, Auntie Collins?
I'm into it. Let's go.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up my screen here. We have pictures of our cast.
Pictures.
Yeah, we do.
Look at
That I did not make a slideshow of this year because fuck that shit. I love Google Slides, but I'm not doing it tonight. Nope, sorry.
That's fair.
So, we're gonna get our bios pulled up over here. So you're gonna have to let me know if something happens in the chat because right now I can't see shit. But up first we have Miss Athena Dion from Miami, Florida, the drag mother of season 16's Morphine Love Dion, the queen of She Done Already Done Had Hers is, the icon that she is. She's named after the Greek goddess Athena. She brings legendary energy wherever she goes. A talented hostess and prolific drag mother, has built a dynasty spanning Miami and Mykonos, Greece. Wait, Plain Jane is her drag daughter too?
Yeah, there's a entire lineage. I was looking on fucking RuPaul Drag Race.fandom.com. I was getting the tea.
I'm looking at the People magazine. I did not know Plain was her drag daughter. Damn.
Yeah.
A drag abortions.
You know what they have in common? Drag abortions. I was going to say, if she's her drag daughter, I need a paternity test.
And we're gonna take that sample because you've seen Athena in drag.
Honestly, the tea.
I think that's our trade of the season.
It's true. Wood.
Is that wood with a U or wood with two O's?
Both.
Oh.
Because.
Well, yes.
Okay.
But also, we will get into this
37. Later, 37.
Damn.
Years old. That's the same age as me, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm 30 and I look worse.
I feel like I don't look as old.
I don't know. We haven't been to the right doctor. But we'll get into also part of why this is a historic casting for this season. But up next, we kind of alluded to her earlier, Miss Briarblush, a Boston queen. She's a walking contradiction. She's retro yet edgy, goth yet glamorous, sweet but with a sting, conscious but on her back. With her signature jet black hair and killer beat, she commands attention wherever she goes. Named after the thorns on a rose, Briar's sharp wit and prickly personality prove that she's not here to be liked. She's here to be remembered. Well, I can confirm after watching these episodes, she certainly wasn't liked. And she certainly is remembered.
The way that she walked into that workroom and you could hear a fly fart. Like,
but also, can we talk about the fact that these workroom entrances were with the lights out? Because they made a bit about like Bob the drag queen, Kimchi, and Raja like having to run a drag generator. And Raja is on a fucking like recumbent bicycle drinking white wine.
I thought she was gonna have a respirator on her. My God.
I mean, my thing is just it's the wild card of why was Kimchi there?
I don't think I've seen Kimchi in drag and not in an ad for
her makeup company.
Yeah. Crazy.
Which, by the way, I did see that she has new lip balms out. I kind of want to get them. It's called Balm Chicka Balm Balm.
Listen, I'm on a tight wallet right now.
I mean, $8.50 for a lip balm is not bad. All things considered.
That's true. That's true.
And it's Kim. Her shit goes on sale on TikTok all the time.
I'm off TikTok right now.
I can understand why.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, it's not so much the shadow ban thing anymore. It's the TOS from the POS.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that tea? Here's my thing. You can tell. I know that we've only brought up 2 queens so far, but you can definitely tell which queens have worked shows and in the industry, and which ones who are quote bedroom queens.
True.
or fashion queens. Because I do not believe for a second that Miss Briar Blush knows how to market herself, knows how to work a room, knows how to play PR and treat this like a business, you know?
Mhm. But also says she doesn't know how to take a flat back bump.
Sometimes you got to go out on your back, you know?
Or sometimes you have to go out on top of Juicy Love Dion.
With a hole in your fucking tights.
Oh, we'll get into that in a little bit. But up next, we do have, let's see, some call her Soda, some call her Pop. But I guess on this season of Drag Race, we're calling her Sierra Mist. From Indianapolis, we got a Midwest queen. Indie shape-shifting superstar Sierra Mist blends sci-fi, horror, fantasy, and magic into her drag. A prosthetic makeup artist with credits ranging from Dynasty to Marvel Studios productions. Sierra Mist crafts her own costumes and promises to bring creature transformations to life on the main stage. A little ooky spooky, a little ethereal. Sierra Mist is ready to haunt, mesmerize, and transform the competition one look at a time. My only question is, with a drag persona like that, why the fuck are you named after a soft drink?
I love that the biggest read of episode 1 is, why would you name yourself after a discontinued soda?
Exactly.
That has nothing to do with your ooky spooky.
Oh, wait, I know.
I don't know. I think it's just...
You know, why name yourself after a discontinued soda? She did it out of Sprite.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.
Tough crowd.
But like an entrance quote of feeling scared yet? You should be. Like, I would expect more, I don't know, something different. I don't know. Magical Mysterious would be a better name.
Would it?
You know what I mean?
No.
Mystified Mummy. I'm not a good name person.
Mystify. Misstitify.
Welcome to the stage, Mystified.
Like, it's right there. Oh, well. Anyways, Sierra, nice to have you this season. Up next, we have probably the greatest pedestrian drag name I think I've ever seen. From Los Angeles, California, it's Darlene Mitchell. A country camp queen, Darlene Mitchell blends soap opera glamour with Midwestern trailer trash panache.
Hey.
Known for her signature Peg Bundy style hair. She originally hails from Greentown, Indiana, and once performed under the name Trash. You'd never know. After 10 years in drag, but a 5-year hiatus from the performance circuit, Darlene comes to the competition to see if RuPaul and the main stage can coax her back out of her bedroom once more. The crazy part is that she had a 5-year hiatus, but her shit's polished.
I know. I know that she gets a lot of flack for the pedestrianness of her name, but pedestrian.
But I think that's what makes it funny, because like when you have like a nice polished drag look, you have a good aesthetic, you can perform well. Just having like a fucking like plain ass name is actually hysterical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Like when I think of the name Darlene Mitchell, I think about somebody at the DMV that's like calling people over for their eye exam to renew their license.
I mean, that first, I mean, we're going to talk about her, is it the neck back?
Yeah, I think it's the neck back.
Yeah. That having, I know that girl. She's at the trailer park down the road using one of those reflectors to get some sort of vitamin D any way she can.
Yeah. D is the operative letter. But up next, speaking of D's, I mean, what good is one D when you could have two? It's Didi Fuego, a New York queen. Fiery and feisty, Didi Fuego is a full-on production serving runway-ready looks and a wink and a nod. Born in Monterrey, Mexico, she brings the heat without the cha-cha-cha cliches. A former production can you tell it's late over here on the East Coast? A
Mhm.
former production designer for TV and off-Broadway theater. She created the behind the scenes before stepping into the spotlight. High heat and maximum impact, Didi Fuego leaves nothing on the stage but smoke. The same could be said about Laganja Estranja. She leaves nothing on the stage but smoke.
Honestly,
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday.
Yes, happy belated.
I
I think I
missed
missed
it because
I'm a jackass.
I'm really bad at looking at the Discord. So Miss Fame and Didi Fuego have a very similar shaped jaw. And that is about at all what they have in common.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, you know who else has that jaw? Lord Farquaad. Like, tell me if we strip back the makeup and put a berries and cream wig on her, that would not give Lord Farquaad.
You're a monster.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yeah. So Didi Fuego. Remember her. We'll get back to her. Now, on to a queen that had a little bit of controversy before the season started, allegedly. From St. Petersburg, Florida, it's Discord Adams. Who's ready for a little chaos? Discord Adams is a high-fashion punk rock maximalist, serving looks packed with safety pins, studs, and unapologetic attitude. Known for playing a guitar in a punk rock band, Discord brings a dark, raw energy to the stage. Her ultimate goal? To trade the mosh pit for the runway and become a bona fide drag rock star. Now, the controversy that I heard before she was casted.
Yeah.
Allegedly, she might have been around some bad people doing bad things to people, but she got cleared. Some, like, not Sherry Pie bad, but like of a similar ilk. But that did get cleared up. She was not involved. So, like, I remember seeing her name tossed out a couple seasons ago as a potential castmate, and then they kind of glossed over her because of that. But no, she's safe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the walk.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the walk. I just yeah.
I've never seen the opposite of a Neanderthal. Instead of
oh, that's highbrow.
Cerebral, bitch.
Yeah. You know what? That's Auntie Collins thinking about some of the things that Jane don't. Now, Jane Don't is from your neck of the woods.
That's my bitch. That's my bitch.
Inspired by old school funny ladies like Bette Midler and Joan Rivers. Jane is a comedy queen serving up sharp looks and even sharper shoulder pads. Counting as her drag sisters both Bosco and Irene the Alien, Jane Don't walks in the competition ready to make her own mark and make the other queens sweat. Now, do you have any familiarity with Miss Don't from the Seattle scene?
Hell yeah. Anytime that I've gone to Queer Bar, she's either hosting, gigging, working,
She's
whatever.
gigging? She's blading on the stage? Sexy divas don't bleed.
She's always there, though, at Queer Bar. Always
I was about to say, GC
there.
Dub. GC Dub.
Honestly, we're 3-2-1 battle. The first promotion that I ever worked for was like 3 blocks from Queer Bar. So that would have been the perfect.
So Nick fucking Gage by day, Jane fucking Don't by night.
I fucking love her. She is if Irene the Alien and Bosco had a baby. Just absolutely love her. which is why I want her to win.
Yeah. And I mean, it also helps that just the drag is really fucking good.
Okay, but how come everybody, when she came in and they were like, oh, you're from Seattle, so do you know Jinx? Like, people only see Jinx as a Seattle queen when she really, Jinx is more a Portland queen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys consider Dayla to be a Seattle queen?
No, not really. They're like Vancouver, Washington.
Like, honestly, when I think of Dayla, I think of Provincetown more than I think of the West Coast.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just where did you get familiarized here? I'm surprised it's taken this long for Jane Don't to get on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Mhm.
But I truly think that without Bosco and Irene the Alien doing so well in All Stars, it really did pave the way for Jane Don't. And Jane Don't is actually from Spokane, Washington, which is on the other side of Washington State. And it is very red over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of things that I read, everybody say love.
Love.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery. It is just Love Dion. Now, you might have noticed we have a Dion again on this season, but not just any Dion. We have another Love Dion. So here's where things get fun. So Juicy Love Dion is the drag daughter of Morphine Love Dion. And ergo, the drag granddaughter of Athena Dion. So for the first time ever, we have two members of the same drag family on the same season, a mother and a daughter, technically. But yeah, no. Self-described as Miami's Afro-Cuban dancing doll, Juicy brings energy, precision, and flair to every stage she steps on. I like Juicy.
Liz, I'm ready for Juicy to be
I
let
just need her.
loose.
I need her to twirl.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to talk about those girl group challenges. But apparently Juicy appeared on the 18th season of So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah, I did see that too, actually. I think someone posted a clip of it on socials the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. So
My kitty stinks bad too. Welcome. Yeah, Caught Alive because it's the first one that we've done like quite literally since the year began. Are we going to do one for UK versus the World 3? I don't know if we're going to do one for UK versus the World 3. I am going to try to keep up with it because I've kept up with the first two seasons of UK versus the World. I will say, I think right now my favorite to win UK versus the World 3 is Melinda Verga.
interesting.
That's just me. But we'll get into that in a minute. Honestly, I could also see Spenty doing it, so I don't know. Never say never. But anyways, getting back to the season 18 Queens on Hand. Collins, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer for you.
So say you bring back a dime back to your place and you're going to court her and enchant her with an evening of torrid passion. I just have one question. Can you please her?
I knew it. Oh my God.
We have a South Carolinian queen.
That was good. So good. That
From
was so
Sumter.
good.
Oh, God. I don't know about this bio, though. The Southern Showstopper is already serving you the answer to the question of her name. Can you please her? Only if you could handle all this auntie energy and attitude. Now, here's where it gets dicey. A celebrated Lizzo impersonator. I don't know why we're celebrating Lizzo in 2026, but to each their own. Kenya mixes heart, humor, and high energy performances that get the crowd on their feet. Kenya is here to show the world that Southern charm, curves, and confidence are a winning combination. I like Kenya.
I like Kenya. I definitely think Miss Congeniality will probably be on All Stars.
Yeah. Also, I just thought of a terrible SpongeBob vocal stem that can link back to her name. Can you reproduce by budding? Can ya? Can ya? Can ya? Can ya? If you know, you know. What? What? Goldie, you good?
Chicken was lovely.
No, let's try that again.
I thought the chicken was lovely.
Goldie had second thoughts about the chicken tonight.
I guess so.
I guess the chicken was raw. I don't know.
That's a different show.
Actually, no, it's the same show because Hottie put it in the microwave.
That was the same season?
Yes.
What? That feels like a fever dream. That feels
well,
like
the
a
microwave
fever
had a
dream.
button that said chicken, so I just hit chicken. Putting a whole ass bird in the microwave.
Wouldn't be the first time nor the last time.
Well, speaking of things that weren't edible, Mandy Mango.
Wah, wah.
A mango a day keeps the doctor away. Mandy Mango is Philly's favorite fruit, serving kooky, conceptual looks with playful flair. By day, she's a nurse specializing in HIV and sexual health, caring for the LGBT community. By night, she's given the stage a healthy dose of fruity energy. With a cheeky bedside manner, Mandy Mango prescribes high doses of charisma, charm, and contagious energy with every performance. And I'm going to go out and we're going to get into it before we even get into like the actual deliberations. This bitch got robbed.
Absolutely. I think she was set up for failure with the first 2 challenges. Well, 3 challenges. Because I want to see
Madison Rain. You're back for failure.
I just want to see more of her, you know?
I hope she gets a call for All Stars. It doesn't have to be, or actually, you know what? Give her a call for season 19. Let her do 2 regular seasons. As you send me Miss Penny Lane looking onward from your table side.
Literally, she's just staring at me. So.
Do you have something on your face? Well, there goes my Pearl reference for the night. Anyways, moving on. Appa isn't the only one with a dancing queen. It's Mia Starr. From West Palm Beach, Florida, she's a 90s, early 2000s hip-hop dancing diva bringing urban style, sharp choreography, and powerhouse personality to the main stage. A talented backup dancer with world tour credits for Rihanna and Britney Spears, as well as a Super Bowl performance for Jennifer Lopez. She started her drag 17 years ago and took a 14-year break to trace her dance career, and now she's back ready to shine front and center. Imagine taking a break from cross-dressing to just dance with all the big pop stars in the world. Couldn't be me.
Right? And come back just...
Yeah. Yeah. I love that for her. I really do. But also coming back after that long and the drag is good.
Yeah, it is good. She's 39 years old, which is the oldest queen, which I appreciate. Can I just say?
I love that this is a much older cast than we got for season 17.
Same. Because
we have
here's
frontal lobes fully developed.
That was my problem with the other seasons when they were all so young. It's because they
happy
don't...
early birthday, sir.
Oh, happy early birthday. I want to know what is the holiday, because you always bring it's National Toast Day.
So that'd be February. No, Groundhog Day is the next day.
No, is that February 2nd?
No, Groundhog Day is probably gonna be on the 3rd. Oh, it is Groundhog Day. But food-wise, it's National Crepe Day.
National Crepe Day.
Crepe Day.
Okay.
He's about to tell Punxsutawney Phil to fucking eat a crepe and suck it. I don't know.
Who's Punxsutawney Phil?
The groundhog from Pennsylvania that everybody follows to see if we're going to get an early spring or 6 weeks winter.
There's just one groundhog that does it?
Well, it's the groundhog. It's your favorite groundhog's favorite groundhog.
I've simply passed away. I was in the middle of a rant about how the other queens that are so young, and I'm over here not knowing who, what did you say? Puxatawny
Phil.
Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah.
What is that, like a county or something?
Yeah, it's a town in Pennsylvania.
Okay, so that's why he's from there. Imagine where you're from is the first name, and then your first name is actually your second name. Sorry, I thought it was funnier in my head. It is much later for you, and I feel insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Mia Starr, with 2 R's,
Mm-hmm.
related to Patrick Starr.
Yeah. No, I almost said the wrong Patrick Starr. I was going to say his mayonnaise an instrument. No, we're talking about the other Patrick Starr that Candy Muse unsuccessfully did on Snatch Game. That's neither here nor there. Up next, we have Miss Mikey Meeks. Gorgeously stupid and stupidly gorgeous, Mikey Meeks is Orlando's dynamic theatrical powerhouse, a self-described recovering theater kid. Mikey blends glamour and camp, lights up the room as a host, and is known back home for her quick wit and ease with a microphone. Talented actress and consummate performer, Mikey brings a stage presence that will keep the competition on its toes. Now, I'm going to pose you what I think Mikey reminded me of, because I want to see if you agree with me, because Bianca looked at me like I had 4 heads when I said what I said. Mikey, like out of drag, reminds me of Winnie from the Wonder Years.
Yes!
I'm glad you see it.
I was going to say Jenna Ortega.
Did I just out millennial you?
Yeah, that was so good. That's so good.
And they say 95s are fucking Gen Z. Kiss my ass.
Mikey Meeks is pretty out of drag and stunning in drag. Like,
oh, I love her drag.
I love her drag. You know how I feel about a high blush place. You know what I love about nicely coiffed hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's an homage without being too obvious. I mean, she is the niece of, the alleged.
Actually.
Oh, allegedly she's the niece of Ginger Minj and Roxy Andrews.
Oh. Now, who alleges that? Ginger?
Well, that's as reliable as the National Enquirer these days.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of talked about Cerebral earlier. Up next, Nene Coco. We love drag queens in STEM. From Denver, Colorado. Let's see. A high energy, high fashion diva from the Mile High City, Nene Coco is equal parts theatrical and fierce. A skilled costume designer, she blends conceptual looks with show-stopping performances. Having quit her day job as a mechanical engineer, she's here to prove that trading blueprints for sequins is a risk worth taking, because in her world, it's all or nothing. Shout out O-Town. I like Nene Coco.
I really like her. I really loved her entrance look.
Adorable.
I just absolutely adorable. I don't get what other people aren't seeing in her. Why queens are not being as nice to Miss Nene, but
I don't get it. She doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do anything.
Also, I'm noticing now in the promo picture, this beat, it kind of reminds me of Mandy Rose.
Yeah, which is hot.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like Nini Coco needs to be switching her profession over to OnlyFans and start raking in the 7 digits. So hey.
God, I wish I could.
But anyways, last but not least, from Montgomery, Alabama, it's the one, the only Vita Von Star. An icon. Calling herself Queen V, Vita Von Star is a pageant powerhouse and an icon of opulence. Hailing from famed Star Drag family, she is a multi-title holder who brings elegance, precision, and a flair for the dramatic to every performance. Vita handcrafts show-stopping looks that match her stage presence, making her a formidable competitor in any sewing challenge. And lucky for her, so far we've had 2.
We have missed the element of the pageant queen.
Oh, we so have, yeah.
And here she is.
A pageant
I'm
queen
so
with
ready.
precision, might I add.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to do pageants, it's another to do them well and have it translate into a competition like this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, those are
Absolutely.
our 14 queens for the season. Now, as we get into like discussing each episode, I will say straight up front, guys, we're not going to show looks this time. We tried to show looks a couple times last season and we've had episodes removed from YouTube. So if you guys want to see what some of these runways look like, I would just redirect you to the Drag Race YouTube channel. Go look at the pit stop or fashion photo review. You'll get longer glimpses. You'll get other people's commentary besides us. Because if you're not watching the pit stop after the Mother Tuck and Post show, you're getting you're actually getting 90% of the story. So, yeah. It's not like Untucked where you're like, you miss out on stuff. You don't miss out on anything on this season of the pit stop. No shade to Bianca. But you know what? We do have to start out because the very first episode, I was not expecting us to get a design challenge. What a switch up from the usual format of getting the talent show at the beginning of the season.
Honestly, I was shocked. I was very shocked because the last 2 seasons have
Way more than
started
2.
with the talent show. Way
No,
more
this is
than
going
2.
back to, I think,
Well,
like season 13. Wait, no, it goes
Girl,
back to season 14.
that would be like 20. That's 2020, right?
No. 2022. The point being is I don't think season 13 had a talent show, but season 14 definitely did. Because that's when they stole it from All Stars.
If you can't steal it, just do it twice. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I like a design challenge. Let's
I
put
do
it to the
too.
test.
I feel like having 2 in 4 weeks is a bit excessive, though.
Correct.
Especially when one of them ended up being non-elimination. I mean, so before we even get into like that as the maxi challenge, the mini challenge is just them being surrounded by men in a scream challenge. Like, I don't know if they're supposed to be screaming, "Oh, I'm so scared," or "Oh, I'm so turned on." Somewhere. Okay, the best way to describe this. I don't know if anybody's seen Death Becomes Her on Broadway.
Have you?
Have I? Have I seen Death Becomes Her on Broadway? Is Brian Danielson a technical wrestler? Does John Moxley bleed at the drop of a dime? Does Trixie Mattel make bird noises? Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it twice. But the point being is that there's a point in the show where they talk about Madeline Ashton being old and she's selling anti-aging products.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get her to nail like the scream of horror because she's basically acting like, oh, I've never had to do this before. So like the varying levels of scream fit very much with this challenge. I'm sure I could find a slime tutorial on the interwebs wherever you go. That's all I will say. I see me. But yes, no. Kenya Pleaser wins that challenge. And then we get into the actual garments that are designed from the challenge. So the trick is that they are making a look completely out of leftover materials from past design looks from past seasons of Drag Race. So I like that, even though it seems like it's technically an unconventional materials challenge, it was very much conventional.
Well, certain people did not pick up things that would be considered fabric.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
that's what makes it fun. And I believe the judges and the producers and everyone knows that.
true. God, there was some. I'm just going through the wiki again. Some of these looks were great. Some of them were not as great. So for this week, if I remember correctly, actually, wait, I have the fucking results right here.
Listen, we get.
So for this maxi challenge, we end up seeing that the top two end up being Nini Coco and Vita Montastar, which, I mean, they both had good looks. Although I'm not gonna lie, you know who I thought might have been in the top instead of Nini Coco? Honestly, Discord Adams.
It's that fucking walk, though.
It literally was the walk, because you mean to tell me that you're selling ostrich feathers like you have fucking scoliosis? Walking on the fucking main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race like a lowercase R.
Listen, my neck, my back, my.
No, that's the next runway.
That is the next runway. Sorry.
Yeah. But literally, like, I haven't seen an arch like that since the last time I went to St. Louis.
Oh,
I've never been to St. Louis.
I was going to say the last time I saw an arch like that was on Hudson Williams in the scene in Las Vegas.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the greatest arch ever. I will not stop. I will not stop until I have that little boy in my hand.
I mean, you saw the Wonderland photos that came out yesterday, right?
What I would do, what I would pay to be the girl that kisses all over Hudson Williams.
Yeah.
I would do it for free.
Are either of you looking for a good time? I need money to get a 6-piece nuggets from McDonald's. Is that what the arch says? My arch says that I need more arches. I don't know.
Listen, have it your way. That's the way I want it.
One that's Burger King. It's not have it your way. You know what way you want it. You want it that way. Shout out to the Backstreet Boys.
Me in a sandwich. It's my intro.
You know what I was waiting for? You're doing all this with your hands. I'm just waiting for you. We're not doing the Okay, anyways. So the point being is that we get a top 2 lip sync this episode instead of it being a bottom 2 lip sync episode, which is eventually won by Nini Coco to the song Enough by Cardi B, our special guest judge that episode.
Ew.
I'm so mad it wasn't WAP. Yes, I get Cardi had a record that was coming out and everything, so that made more sense to promote. However, you mean to tell me that in the 5 years since that song has been out, we have not gotten a single fucking lip sync on any season of Drag Race?
Ridiculous. Crime.
Yeah. Although I will say the cool thing that I like about Cardi on that episode, though, is that she also had like her style and like her glam team with her, made up of trans artists, and really like was speaking out about like her allyship and like the importance of representing the dolls and everything. So shout out to Cardi for that, because you don't get that too often these days with the rapstresses. So
we get regression.
Some are going out in a blaze of glory. That's all I'm saying. What did I come back to? Ed, we were talking about the results of episode 1 of Drag Race season 18, but we had to take a pit stop to the cottage apparently, because Auntie Collins loves her Hudson Williams, Connor Story, Fun Swarno, all that jazz. we've been perpetually stuck on heated rivalries since technically the summer because we read the books before we knew about the show. And then the show just compounded it.
I'm just so glad that I read the books first before knowing who was cast in it, because
we would have been ridiculous.
I would be worse. I would be worse.
Why? Because you would have been fantasy booking it?
I'd be very sore. Very sore. I'd get carpal tunnel.
Oh, I mean, there's apparatuses and whatnot. May I refer you back to my intro?
Listen, we're after dark here, so
Apparent fucking Leah, all right. But it does lead us into the following episode where our queens are challenged to do Q-pop girl groups. Ironically, this was like, you know how Drag Race kind of has like the edge of like doing things the summer before things happen, where things kind of blow up a little bit.
mm-hmm.
Like how they were doing Wig Loose the summer before we had a drag ban almost happen. And now they did Q-pop girl groups the summer before K-pop Demon Hunters.
Which here's the thing, is because of how they film it, I guess.
Yeah, because they film in like April through June, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like when they were filming it, it was because K-pop Demon Hunters didn't come out till later that summer.
Correct.
So if anything, I feel like All Stars might have caught wind of it, but even then, I don't think they would have been able to do anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But see, it's so crazy that like I just had a crispy R there. It's so crazy. Cracker. Graham cracker. Crispy. It's interesting how fashion forward, or like how forward they can be on trends, but so behind on some of them.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
it. Katy
Perry. I mean, she's slowly but surely coming back around a little bit.
Listen, she got that Trudeau surprise. And
what an unlikely pairing.
But it makes sense.
It does.
She went to space after all. Just look at the facial features of John Mayer, Orlando Bloom, Trudeau.
Like, I'm not trying to say all white guys look the same, but it's also just like, really, the Prime Minister of Canada?
I don't think he's the Prime Minister anymore. I think he's unemployed.
The point being is that you went for the most powerful person in another country at some point.
That's true.
Like, I don't think you're going to get Canadian asylum, Miss Ma'am.
Listen, I think she did us all a favor by making Russell Brand irrelevant. So,
you know what? She took one for the team. I'll give her that.
Thanks, Mama.
Yeah. Props to you, Mama. But for this Q-pop girl group challenge, ironically enough, none of the girl groups did a K-pop song, which made me wonder, why are we calling it this?
Why is it Q-pop? I don't know. Quintessentially queer. But yeah, tracks inspired by Sylvester. Are you familiar with Sylvester?
Well, like the only Sylvester song that was like, you made me feel mighty real. Yeah. So
Wham! And the Runaways, which, you know.
Which, I mean, I understand like paying homage to like past queer stuff, because it's Drag Race, it always says that. But like, I was so prepared for like, okay, we're gonna get like, okay, this girl group is gonna do like something like Twice, or this group's gonna do something like Cat's Eye, or this one's gonna do something like Blackpink. And just like, no, Gorge. But we do get them writing their lyrics and doing their own choreography. I will say, interesting how some of these groups came up with the choreography. So up first for the the disco song. So this is the one paying tribute to Sylvester. It's the song Funk Almighty by the Studio 50 Whores. Athena Dion, Didi Fuego, Darlene Mitchell, and Mandy Mango. With this group mainly being remembered by the fact that Mandy Mango was over dancing and Didi Fuego was under dancing.
So a huge part of this episode was how all of the queens were fighting over disco because RuPaul loves disco.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. You're doing this entire competition not for the queens around you, but specifically for RuPaul and the rest of the judges.
Well, yeah.
But RuPaul has the most say here, whether you think it's overproduced or not.
I mean,
So-
it's RuPaul's Drag Race. It's not Michelle Visage's Drag Race. That's down under.
Well, but I can't blame these queens to be like, I want disco. I want to prove to RuPaul that I mean business and I want to get into the front of this competition.
Yeah. Also, I think this was in regards to the apparatuses talk where you're talking about you getting carpal tunnel.
That's
My
exactly.
favorite Rose toy, Landry.
Square peg round hole.
Yeah. And then you got the people that prefer to be the hole instead of the peg, you know. To each their own. But we do go from there into the 80s pop group. We have Glam with an exclamation point, stylized like Wham, doing Go, 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 an homage to Wake Me Up Before You Go, Go. Where the big conflict for this group was that Nene Coco lost her voice.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because it's a singing challenge and a dancing challenge.
Done the week after a screaming challenge, and by a week we mean like literally a day or two after, because that's how quickly they tape these. So totally makes sense for the voice to be gone. But this group did luck out in one way, simply because of the fact that you have Mia Starr on your team, because it's Mia Starr, Mikey Meeks, Can You Please Her, Sierra Miss, and Nene Coco. Mia Starr being the fucking backup dancer at the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
That's artist development in a girl group challenge. And they turned it.
They really centered the entire formation, the way that they moved across the stage, really having Mia Starr be that forefront, which is a risk because I think the judges would definitely clock it if it was not up to par. It'd be like, why would you let her take your shine, so to speak? Because there were a couple times in there. But I think my favorite performance really was Nene Coco.
Yeah. No, I think Nene ended up like the spoken word of it all. I don't know if that was my favorite, but honestly, I feel like Kenya's verse was catchy to me out of that group.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Very fun coaching session with Michelle before they actually did the real performances. And then you get into the Cherries by the Tucked-Aways, made up of Briar Blush, Discord Adams, Jane Don't, Juicy Love Dion, and Vita Von Star.
My favorite.
Which, bless Juicy's heart, she was trying. Although I definitely see where Discord is talking about like how she wanted to be the drag punk rock star. That totally came through in this one.
Absolutely. I think this is also a testament to like if you can do pretty drag or if you can do ugly pretty drag. Because they all looked like they smoked a pack a day in the back of a bowling alley.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're running to turn, $5 into a Mary Kay scheme or something,
Yeah. Not
just
Mary Kay.
what are you gonna say, Avon?
Well, I mean, it's the 80s. You could say Avon.
That's true, but I digress.
They did Tupperware parties in the 80s.
I don't know. I was only alive for about a year.
Well, they did them in the fucking 2000s, so I don't know.
Was your mom an Avon lady?
No, she did Tupperware once, and then this is gonna sound so fucking weird. So one of my cousins is a big wig, or was a big wig with Pure Romance. Like she moved up very high in the company, and then
Moving
ended up
al-
leaving to start her own company.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
makes you wonder
exhilarating.
how the fuck did you get yourself propped up in that position, Giggity?
Square peg round hole.
I'm sure she sold square pegs and round holes.
I feel like you're too young to have gone to one of those pure romance parties.
Well, it's twofold. One, they still did pure romance when we were old enough to buy it, and one of our family friends decided to sell her own. The other crazy part is I was 13 when my mom had the party, so all the kids, no, here's where it gets fucked up. No, listen to me. It's nothing bad like that.
Okay.
All the kids were outside in the backyard while they were inside doing, obvious stuff.
Mhm.
That is how I met my best friend in the world, Phoenix. That's how I met her mother. Is that her mother was friends with my mom's cousin,
Yeah.
and she came to the party. And then on the way out, I was like, "Oh, you're Phoenix's mom," and like that's literally how I met her.
That is
I
incredible.
met my best friend's mother for the first time when my mother was selling sex toys.
That sounds like the title of a book. I met my best friend while my mother was selling sex toys.
No, I didn't meet my best friend. I met her mother.
I met my best friend's mother while my mom was selling sex toys.
That should have been my intro this week.
Yep.
Missed opportunity.
I went to a pure romance party because I hosted one in my own home.
But you want to know what the shitty part is? Some of the stuff was actually pretty good.
I really liked some of the stuff, but I definitely got like
You could just say you got the shaft.
So I liked the toys, but I loved like the gag gifts. Like, so I got a soap dispenser that was shaped like a penis.
I know.
And my mother came over to my apartment.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
She screamed when she went into my bathroom. She said, "What is this? I am not putting my hand on this." And I said,
You had to at some point.
How am I here? I'm not Jesus. No, there's no immaculate conception.
No, well. Prude and let prude, I guess. But also, we'll briefly touch on the runways because we still have 2 more episodes to get to. But
Oh my God.
the runway theme for this week was your neck, your back, your pussy, your crack, where each look was highlighting someone's favorite body part. And I am like, we don't have to talk about every look because I'm not going to talk about every look, but you know what I will say? Fucking Jane Doe pulling out like one of the best camp runways I've seen in a long time.
She added a fucking bedazzled uvula.
Yeah. Some might say that's Amanda Bynes' favorite body part.
What?
From the Amanda show, there was a trivia segment between Penelope Tain and like someone else trying to be Amanda's #1 fan. And the question was, what is Amanda's favorite body part? And the uvula was the correct answer.
What? I
Yeah.
do not remember this. This is hilarious.
Yep. Before Cardi B was talking about it on WAP, Amanda Bynes was talking about it on Nick.
It was so perfectly coiffed. Looked not. I mean, it was a costume, but it didn't.
You mean to tell me that drag can be a costume? And it's not costume-y?
They're fucking men in wigs, cross-dressing. Of course, it's a costume.
Not too much of Michelle Visage. Not for this one. Anyways, Jane wins the Maxi Challenge, as she should. Half because she did great in the girl group challenge, but also that runway was it's so fucking
Absolutely.
good. And then our bottom two finally get a lip sync for your life. It's Didi Fuego versus Mandy Mango to special guest judge Dove Cameron's hit song "Too Much," which that was the first time I've ever heard that song. I thought they were going to do Boyfriend. That is a fucking bop.
Yeah, it is.
And I had added it to my Spotify because the fuck you mean? I will say quite literally the only complaint I had about this lip sync, Mandy's wig came off.
Mandy's wig came off because here's the thing.
I understand you had a fucking table and a frame that you had to take off.
Yeah.
However, you know how many of the girls lost wigs last season.
Because they did not tape down, glue down, nothing. I know that you can't predict when you're having these costumes made, but for the love of God, it needs to be an asterisk. If you're going to take it off for a lip sync, make it easy to get out of.
Yeah, just make it lip syncable. That's all.
Are you a turtleneck wearer? Do you like turtlenecks?
Does it look like I have a neck for a turtleneck?
I don't have a neck for a turtleneck either, but I do like to wear like a mock turtleneck sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And even that, like my hair gets curled up in it and I get stuck and I have to have my husband help me get out of my...
Yeah, I do not need to wear a garment that feels like a fucking Chinese finger trap around my neck.
Sometimes it's kind of nice. I like the resistance. Oh my God, where is my brain? But I just
the arrows at you.
I just felt so bad. That was a really good one. That was cheeky.
Thank you.
Of having that was good.
Yeah. Protect queer art. All right, but getting back to the episode though, I mean, Mandy Mango fucking turned that shit. That was one of the best lip syncs I've seen on Drag Race, and that's saying something.
And I feel bad for Didi Fuego.
I don't.
Didi Fuego.
No, that bitch was giving Charlie Hyde.
She was in a fucking loofah looking ass thing with a leotard that
didn't take it off really either, and also didn't really.
Didn't move. I mean, she did walk across the stage technically, but take it off. Take it off. Gosh, yeah. Take it off. Take it off.
Yeah, no, it was a one-sided lip sync. Mandy wins. Didi Fuego's your pork chop, or as I like to call her, the chuleta of the season.
Wow.
She's Latina.
She's getting all bilingual up in here.
Yeah. Just put some adobo and some sazon on the pork chop, and then you let it cook until it's like dried out. That's Didi Fuego. Now here's where things take a turn for the worse, because episode 3, I want to know why they always say it's backed by popular demand, because no one's fucking.
Who is asking for this? Who is asking?
No one's asking for it. Enough with the fucking RDR live.
There are some
a shitty
queens.
Challenge. It's never judged fairly.
Right. There are some queens who are meant to be funny, and then there's some queens who are meant to look pretty. And there were a lot of people who just looked pretty, who did not know how to deliver lines. Nobody's knowing how, like, all of the skits, I guess, were
Maybe
just
you could call it that.
The only thing that I liked was Jane Don't, and she was like a supportive character.
Well, the thing is like, honestly, we're just gonna rip the band-aid off of this. We really need to talk about the runways. Like, some stuff was good. Like, so this week the runways, the challenge or the category was animal attraction. I don't think anything's topping Athena Dion as the fucking owl.
No, absolutely not.
I think that got like a double shoot, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
On
Fashion Photo Review, I think. No, it got a single shoot. Raven shooted it.
should have got a double.
I could go back and double check and see if it was a double, but either way, like nothing was going to top that look. Nothing did top that look. It was fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But I went back and I was watching the sketches for RDR Live. So for that butter churning competition, I don't get where Mandy did bad because she didn't.
No, but iconic. Like there was a point where I was like, okay, but then she pulled out her fucking titties. And I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. Although the thing that gets me is that I feel like of all of the fucking sketches that we got, Briar definitely deserved to be in the bottom because I
Yes.
hated the monologue. I don't think she delivered on QAnon News. But like, aside from that, like, honestly, it really should have came down to, I think, Vita and Briar in the bottom, and Mandy could have been like a safe low. But also looking at the lip sync, so they did a lip sync to Love in Real Life by Lizzo, which is a different story for a different day. Song aside, you mean to tell me that Mandy lost that lip sync?
No, but I think they wanted to keep Briar knowing she would upset people. And there were upset people.
I'm not saying there weren't upset people, but the thing is that do you want her to like upset the queens and try to make it like it wasn't even good TV. Like you just got very lucky that the next week it was Humpty Dumpty Has a Great Fall. Like we're not calling Briar Brush a weeble because she wobbled and she did fall down.
She weebled and she wobbled, whole and all.
Well, yeah. So RDR Live, it happened, people.
It did, but hopefully we'll see Mandy Mago once again on our screens.
I hope so too. Which brings us to this past week where we get yet another design challenge, but this time it is a portmanteau design challenge because you're taking two very different red carpet looks and you're combining them into one. As if it's not bad enough that you have to turn two into one with fashion. You're doing it directly against someone else that has the same brief as you and seeing who does it better.
Do you think that this was planned?
Yeah.
Like some of these combinations were questionable.
Oh yeah, some of them were not.
Okay, but the Katy Perry Met Gala look, arguably the worst Katy Perry look of all time, on top of all time.
But to go from that to what Vita Von Tess made,
that is true.
Like that look was so good. I was ready to start singing Sia.
Oh my God, not Sia.
Looking like fucking Kermit the Frog on the chandelier.
Oh. But yeah, some of this was not. And of course, they had Nicki Minaj as one, which unfortunately, Nicki Minaj completely has turned her back on the community that made her so fucking popular, so fucking relevant.
I was going to say which community because there's multiple that she turned her back on.
The queer community, the Black community, the gay community, the trans community.
Well,
the lesbians.
I mean, all you had to do is remember that you were this generation's greatest female rapper and think, hey, I want to leave a legacy behind. But no, you're insecure. You fucking married a predator. Your brother's another predator. And you decided to go on Booger Sugarfield rampages online against your contemporaries because you know that you have a militia in your fan base that'll go after them.
And you know who won?
Megan.
Miss Bigfoot.
I mean, when she said they should be mad at Megan's Law, notice how she didn't say anything directly. Hit dogs will holler.
They can have her. They can have her.
Yeah. But going back to this, obviously top winner of the top look, the winner of this challenge, Vita Von Tass star, because the beating on that fucking gown. The beating is what sold it for me.
And what do they have? 48 hours to do all this?
Stunning. So fucking good. Also, one that pissed me off is that speaking on the whole like Nicki Minaj, like look, the Nicki Jennifer Lopez look, you mean to tell me that Mikey Meeks lost to Nene Coco on that?
Which, that's a matter of taste, though.
Like, no shade to Nene Coco. It was a bodysuit and then some draping to like that didn't even look convincing as like a bathing suit silhouette. Mikey had a cohesive outfit.
Correct.
Transformative even. Anyways. The judging has been all over the place this season, but that's neither here nor there. But we do get a bottom two lip sync with Briar Blush and Kenya Pleaser. Although before we even get to the official bottom two, we get like our pairs and like who wins, who loses. Before they could say the Briar lost her pairing, she passes out on stage. She ends up being fine. They say she lost as like they're still tending to her off screen or whatever. People were calling it fake. People were I won't lie, I thought it was fake at first too. Turns out it's legit, but like also just like, you mean to tell me that Law Roach dragged you so bad by saying you look like a WWE wrestler, a thing we know about, to the point where, you know what, I'm gonna commit to the bit. I'm gonna take a flat back bump on this stage. Drag is a contact sport.
Honestly, and perfect timing right before Saudi Arabia, because like
it was a bodysuit before Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, bodysuit before Saudi Arabia. Hello.
Although having her do that after we did the 30 Drag Queen Royal Rumble on my channel is hysterical.
Crazy.
Yeah. That might be my magnum opus when you think about it. And going back and watching, like, God, I would book it so differently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd include different queens. But you know,
we did a great job though.
We called that shit on the fly.
We did.
We not quite literally. We called it on the fly. I did not have anybody written down at all. So.
I just had a list of 10 people.
I didn't even have 10 people. I was just going to match your vibes. So,
well done, Mama.
Yes.
Well done, Mama.
Yeah. But we get a lip sync to Lights, Camera, Action by Kylie Minogue between Briar Blush and Kenya Pleaser. Kenya, I think, also got misjudged on this one because, yes, her garment didn't really have like the meat silhouette, but for what she made, that shit looked good. And I thought it looked better than what Athena Dion made with what she had for her materials.
I am shocked because here's the thing. This competition is not really built for big queens, right?
No.
They are often picked out, and it is subtle fat phobia that I think needs to be addressed. Because if you look at all the queens who we love, that have the personality that could go far, are often called out for things that they let slide by mid-card queens.
Yeah.
Unfinished hems, patterns not matching up. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. I digress. If I go on a rant, we will be here for another hour.
Yeah. It's just, and I'm going to say it, we still don't have a big girl that won Drag Race because by the time that someone got around to doing it, they lost over 200 pounds and are no longer a big girl. Just a big liar. Hold that thought.
Achoo. Achoo.
I feel like that's instant karma for Ginger Minj. Which, by the way, we were going to talk about the whole like Ginger Minj like lying through her fucking teeth on every fucking podcast and getting clocked by everybody, but it's late and everybody else has already talked about it. Go watch Bussy Queen. Go watch Bob the Drag Queen. Go watch fucking go watch the fucking Bettys.
Can
Acid
I
Betty,
just say,
hi Betty. Go ahead.
I my comfort show between Heated Rivalry and all the clips of Connor Story and Hudson has been watching Bob the Drag Queen. Like all of their Purse First production. I love it. I don't even know how many people are on Bob the Drag Queen's team.
I'm glad that like we have an official like studio for Purse First now.
Absolutely. I love it. I had it on our big TV. My husband came in and goes, "Is that just a wall of jeans?"
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love Bob.
I love that Amber Wallen has a show on the network now. Bob just has a solo podcast now where instead of it being sibling rivalry, it's only child, which I think is fierce. And the first guest was Kid Fury from The Read, who Kid Fury lore was a guest on Scam Goddess on the episode that they read my listener letter for What's Hot and Fun. So I got dragged by Lacey Mosley and Kid Fury. And
6 degrees of separation, 3 degrees of separation there.
I mean, I have the greatest 1 degree of separation ever anyways. So
me?
I mean, well, that's a direct line, but no, I mean like between like me knowing somebody who knows somebody. So, you know, my lovely friend, Miss Kiyoshi Warrior, Miss Maya, if we're playing 6 degrees of Kevin Spacey, you know who my 1 degree between Maya and that person is? Ariana Grande.
Get fucked.
It's been a few weeks.
Goodbye.
Well, on that note, Briar Brush sachets away because Kenya Pleaser turned out this lip sync as she should. And Briar Brush, bye, bitch.
Bye. She's a bitch. Goodbye.
Yeah. I hate to see her stay on the stage. Loved watching her go. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the first 4 episodes of season 18 down. It's been a doozy. I'm not going to lie. I'm genuinely concerned to see where we're going to be in another 4 weeks.
So I gave you my prediction, which is a Jane Don't. Who do you see in the forefront?
So I agree, Jane Don't. I think I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to give you my top 4, what I think the top 4 of the season is going to be. I think it's going to be Jane Don't. I think it's going to be Athena Dion. I think it's going to be Nene Coco. And I think it's going to be Darlene Mitchell.
Miss Pedestrian.
There's something about her that's just charming, waiting to like sneak up on you. We'll see.
Like sepsis.
Hey, sis. It's sepsis. It's just the fact that they sang it like that, too.
No.
Like, if you go on Jan's Instagram, I'm sure you'll find the reel of Jackie saying that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And it's funny because Jan's in drag and Jackie isn't. It's
Get
so
out.
fucking funny. Yeah.
I love it.
But anyways, Auntie Collins, what are you going to be up to over these next few weeks?
Oh my God, I'm exhausted already. So Saturday morning, wake up with me and Mini Portable will be on the Collins on the Rocks podcast. We're going to go. It's going to be quick because we only have an hour.
Y'all are doing brunch on Collins on the Rocks.
Yeah, we're doing brunch, but we always have drinks at brunch. Come on. So we're going to be doing a quick rundown of what they predict for the Royal Rumble. I'm going to get some personal juice out of Miss Mini Portable, especially considering certain people from New York taking shots at Mini Portable and Wheezy.
All I'm gonna say is there's a reason why he ain't doing no fucking House of Glory shit no more.
And then Sunday is our premiere episode of Coast to Coast with my separate co-hosts.
Yeah.
Mr. JPJ over on Fightful Overbooked. I can't believe they'll let me back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did that happen? Because I thought when you were talking about it, it was just gonna be on your channel.
Yeah, it was. And then a quick little DM of curiosity led me here. But it is it's in the slot where Wrestling Made Me Cry was, so that was available. It's not that Wrestling Made Me Cry is dead forever. We just gotta find a different co-host and a different date and time.
Yep.
Anyways, but Coast to Coast we'll start at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Wake up with us, you want to. And then on Mondays, we are celebrating our 20th episode of the Peak Millennials podcast, which we're going to be talking about 2006 because that was 20 years ago. So our 20th episode.
Crazy to think that 2006 was 20 years ago.
I know. Take me out to pasture already. Jeez. But you'll want to follow me anywhere where I go live _Queer Auntie, unless it's Twitch, where Twitch can eat my shorts because they don't like underscores. So it's just Queer Auntie. You'll find me there. And
that's the real reason that your stream got suspended, not because of Wicked Wins. Talking cash shit about an underscore.
Yeah, that's it. Cash me outside. How about that?
Yeah. Oh God, wait. This is not an updated ticker. Hold on. So we're gonna get rid of this part for me. I'm gonna save it. But yeah, for me, Jose in the Year, pretty much everywhere you need to go on the TikToks. Also, Jose, can you read if you're into the book talk lore, where I talk about a lot of the romance shit that I'm reading these days. It's been a fun last couple weeks, when I was healthy, at least. Dynamiked up every Wednesday, bodyslam.net with myself and JPJ after AEW Dynamite. This past week, I got to join our beloved Stephanie Hardy on a Hardy Wrestling Podcast extra episode where we had a roundtable discussion for the 20th anniversary of High School Musical, which was fucking iconic.
Okay. What the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Signing up for AARP.
I mean, technically, we could sign up for AARP now and see if there's any discounts. No, I'm being so dead ass. You don't have to be 65 to sign up for AARP.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah. But also, if you want to go back and see some other stuff that we were working on a couple weeks ago on my own YouTube channel, Jose Live, it was myself, it was Auntie Collins, and it was Lyric Swinton, when the weather permitted her, talking about heated rivalry. And Auntie Collins and I, in the vein of this show, booked a 30 drag queen Royal Rumble. And let me tell you something, we did not know where it was going to go, but I am very proud of how it ended up happening. So, hey, do with that what you will, but if it's always, also keep it here to OLE. So many different shows on so many different days, keeping you covered with the world of wrestling, with sports, with movies, with television, all that jazz. But you know what? It sadly brings us to the end of this show. So, I mean, it's been a while. So, I mean, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
So, on that note, we love you. We will see you guys in another 4 weeks. And I just have one last thing to say, Collins. I'm coming to the cottage.